No, we didn't. We forgot to press the button.
But this one we will record. It's
okay.
Already recorded.
So far, I think we've had 2 webinars, and neither of those have been recorded. But you are going to record today's. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
We're going to make more webinars. So it's it's easier for answer the questions as soon as you don't understand something. So we will show you everything if you need. So you can start asking something maybe that you don't understand that should be explained, how to explain to the clients or to yourself.
Part of my problem is I haven't had enough time to really practice with it yet to even have the questions, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll do that. But some of the other people may have had a chance to actually use it and have some questions for you.
Well, what I'd like I've done the stress test a few times and I've come up with inconsistent results. For example, I would run the stress test and do certain parasites and viruses, and they would give me a result, and then I would do it a week later and it would show that they've gone down, after doing the correction. And then when I would do it again, it would show that they've gone up again. So it didn't show consistency.
So it's in the beginning there were,
yes,
then they disappeared, and then they come up again.
They never, they would go maybe into, a little bit less green or maybe red or into pink or whatever. So they would go down. And the next week I would see that they would come back up again. So
to the green color.
Yes.
So maybe you have to stimulate your immune system more, so it should activate itself. So basically what you do with the device, so you taking away these frequencies that viruses or bacteria is producing. So the next day it should be down or something, and basically they should stay down. But if the immune system not working and not doing its work properly, so they return. It's not like you kill this frequency forever. It's you press it down. So sometimes it's like you're helping your immune system to work properly.
Okay. Right. So this correction doesn't get rid of the bacteria or viruses forever.
It might, but it's like also if you have been stressed or something that went wrong, this frequency can come up back. So basically, that's why you have to do a few treatments in the row. So recommended to do 5-10 treatments with Monicor, and then do the pause, like 5 days or also a week.
So you would do 5-10 treatments in a row every day.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like you know how you do these courses. It's like acupuncture or something. Maybe not every day. Maybe the next day after this, like every second day.
Every second day. Okay. And can you go through tonight at some point just how to do the acupuncture Meridian? How to run that program?
Correction? You mean correction?
No, not the correction for the viruses, but the correction for the meridians. So
it is really easy. It's I'll show you. So when you do the correction of stress test,
Yes.
But it's like when you want to do this, it's a correction of meridians and acupuncture points. It calls this. Sorry.
Hi, can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear.
Hello. Katie.
I can't hear anybody.
Katie, we can hear you.
Wait, wait. We can hear you. Maybe you have to unmute yourself.
But if we can hear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yes.
Share. Yeah, here it is. like you go to results. So you've done the measurement. Well, not the results, sorry. You go back from this to examinations again. And basically, now it's gonna test itself, sorry. It's actually this treatment you do while pressing the start, the Monicor. This is the correction. Monicor is the correction of these points and meridians. Anybody hear me?
I heard you. I just didn't quite understand.
Yeah, I'll show you now. So it's like I'll show you what you can do. It's like with this program. So
Okay.
this one stress test, you know already, yeah?
So if we run the stress test and we and the Monicor is aware of where the meridians and acupuncture points are out or weak, then I think I'm wondering, and maybe the other person, what's the next step we do as far as doing the correction part of that? And I guess that's what you're getting ready to show or explain to us.
Yeah, we will show you right now. It's like internet connection unstable. Here you will come to this first page, you can say, yeah? And here is the button Start Monicor. So basically, here that you do, you choose how many minutes you're gonna work with the client. So I recommend to start from 15, 20 minutes. It depends on how good results was on the patient. If the circle, the first one with meridians, is very, very small, so probably it should be started from 15 minutes first treatment. So you write down 15 stages or whatever. Total time 15, and stage of iteration you can leave it 4. As soon as you're doing more and more, 30 minutes, probably 6 every 6 minutes you have to do this like measurement. If you put on
what does it mean, the stages of iteration? What does that mean?
It's like the device is measuring you all the time. So it's if you will do the hour of treatment, you can do like every 10 or 15, 13 minutes, it will measure you. So it will like do 5 measurements during this treatment.
Okay, and where will that come up on the system then? As you
It will. So it's like you put this time and just press the Monicor. It will show you the points where you already will know that's like the best point on your body, which you have to connect.
Maybe should we do that?
Probably, yeah, we will do.
yeah, let's do that. Thank you. That would be great.
So it will be easier. Wait a second. Then
I will be Alexander.
Yeah, you will be Alexander. We will do another Alexander. So we will put on, as usual, the treatment. So.
Can you put yourselves on the big screen right now so we can see?
Can't you see us? Yes.
You're very small.
Stop sharing.
Wait a second.
Great, thank you.
Yes.
Wait.
This one you take away. He was doing already the treatment. So as usual, the red color to the left, and
MC7
point, and the black one to the right. Yes, and just start. Well, now I have to do the smaller again. Otherwise I cannot see. This one.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
So now we'll do
okay.
examinations, and we press on differential diagnosis, so you can see that we do the measurement, and press OK, and start. So again, explaining about this red staple or whatever, how it's the road, yeah, that shows right now 24%. So this is this production of the energy that goes around on his body. So if it is lower than 15 or something, so it is the body is like greedy, so it won't share the energy. And basically, if body cannot share energy, it cannot take it also. And if it's over like 70, 65, 70%, so it's like too much. So the body is working too fast. But basically, his percentage shows 26%. It's very good. That should be. And as I said before also, if it starts to be 1-2%, 1-2, it will start error count. So it will be like numbers here. And after like 10 error counts, it will shut down. So the person cannot be measured. If the person is just ran or was stressed or something, let the person just take a rest or something, take it down. But otherwise, sometimes it's like just try another points, MC6 or 5. So it also can be better connection.
So that green line across the top where it says time, that's the iteration sections or whatever it was called?
Yeah, so the green one, it's like just the time, but the red one, it's like his energy production.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So here we got his, also I wanted to explain that you can press, when you press on every, like for example, kidneys, it's like also you can see color here, yeah? Mm-hmm. So it's the same variation like the colors that you see when you see this too little, too much, or over this. I'll show you. This one. So these colors. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you see the kidneys that shows blue color, so they are a little high symptom. This like also comes the same colors. There is one color, it's like a light blue, so it is actually this yellow. It is strange, but you have to know. So here is all his points, yeah, that we want to take away. That's wrong, that is blinking. And we go back. So we have to treat him, yeah? So now we go back and just choose, this is the point that is strongest right now at his body. We'll put, actually you can do, it's, you cannot see. So you put electrode, the right, left hand electrode here, the red color. And wait, I'll show you soon.
Переключи, может, бери
sharing. Wait. Stop share. Yeah, can you see us?
Yes.
So you take away this one. We will do the proper correction. So I'll show you, where is this one? Yeah, here. So I'll show you how it should be. Then you can see this results when it's measuring you all the time. So wait, put this one.
Sticky electrode.
This was your point.
Yeah, right there.
This one, and the other hand is gonna connect like the way before. So he is connected to do treatment.
Can I ask you, Victoria, how important is it to get the exact point, the exact acupressure point?
It's not too it's like basically you can use these points. They are really, you know, good ones. But if you anyway done the measurement, so why not to do this? Like it will take the correction more efficiently. So it's like will be better. Basically, you can do through these points also.
Can you go back to just to see that screen? Does it say the left hand? Does it say that's on the left hand, or does it always come up?
Yeah, it's now it says yes. It's sinistra. There is sinistra. It's left. Dextra. It will be D.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So S equals left.
Yeah.
And the other one is D.
D.
Dextra. Yeah. This is Latin.
D is right.
In the photo, you can tell that's a left hand just by looking at
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
So-
Yeah, basically
picture, yeah.
you can see. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
now-
more clever. You're more clever than I am.
Anyway, we also first was shocked. So we just put this electrode on him, and now we choose like
Total time.
total time 10 minutes we will put, and we will do every second minute, for example, just to show you how it works. Yeah.
And what I have a question about is how did you so quickly know in looking at those results that this was the point to use? I know it had something to do with the colors or whatever, but
No, the point is just shows on the picture.
no, I know. But how did you know the small intestine? Bring this up?
I didn't. No, it's really, it shows on the screen, so it's like the program is
It's automatically
is counting.
it's calculating and shows what to treat.
Oh, so you didn't have to do anything to
No,
program?
we just went off and it showed this point. It's like points also can be changed after the treatment, for example, of parasites, or if it shows for you this point while you treating parasites, and then you want to do Monicor, sometimes it can change because of it's already changed your condition. But usually it stays for a while, this point, the most intensive point on your body.
Okay, because I was thinking that you looked at the result
No.
and you decided what to do with everything, and you didn't even have to know that. It just picks it for you.
No, it's the program is like it's really good because it's doing everything for you.
Okay.
So you see, we choose the total time and how often every second minute it will do the measurement on him, and just press start Monicor. So it starts to do first it doing the measurement. You see the energy up that it shows 52%. See the red line.
Mhm.
It's like shows his point. This point was more active, so that's why he producing right now more energy.
I don't see anything other than the.
We don't see anything.
No,
Share again.
wait.
Stop sharing
We
and
will
share again, but
start.
a different window.
Which one? This one.
If you think
Now,
Yes.
you can see this red line.
Right, now we're seeing that. Yeah, thanks. The red and green. Yeah.
so this one it's like measuring him. We probably cannot take away. Do you see this one also?
Yeah.
It should not be there. It's because we using this device. So you know, don't do or press anything while you're doing the program. So if you like got some kind of pop-up window, don't press on something because it will stuck like ours right now. We cannot take it. Wait, he can.
Which one?
No.
So Victoria, the ECS was like 26 or 27 originally, and then it just went up to 53. So is that showing the improvement? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You've guys have muted yourselves.
I think they're running frequencies through the port that's preventing them from hearing us now.
Oh,
Now?
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
now I
Super.
can hear you.
So look, now it's his heart vessels. So program done the first measurement. Now it is doing. Now it's doing the treatment. So you can see these frequencies up here that is running through his body. See these
Mhm.
blue ones.
So up on the top line, though, the ECS, that previously, when you were measuring, it was around the 20s, 26 or something.
This one was his like how he accepts and share the energy, producing this like energy flow in his body.
So is that where you would see the 20 to 70 is normal?
To 50, it was 50, but it's like that's why this program it choose this point, the best point. So that's why we can put more energy in this point. We don't do the same points as before. Now we
Right.
choose the best points in his body.
Okay.
Now you see it doing measurement again. And now this coefficient or whatever, it is the measurement. So this is the first measurement. Then it will be like again the second measurement. And as soon as we will do like this 10 minutes, it will measure him every time and put all these numbers together so we can go through them after.
Thank you. Oh, another question. I noticed in the instructions that it said that you shouldn't have anything to eat for 2 hours before you do this. How crucial is that?
It is not too crucial. It's like if somebody was eating, you just have to ask what and when, and basically it can overstimulate some points of the body. So it's so obviously gonna show the stomach or something else, or intestine, that it will be like more tense,
Okay.
the body's organs. See, here comes another staple. It will be like a second one measurement. So it always shows this like highest points.
And normally you wouldn't be talking during a correction, is that right?
Yeah, basically it's better not to, but he is mute. But basically better.
In other words, the client can't talk. It's not that there doesn't need to be any talking all around.
Better of all, the client can be lying and relaxing. As the more relaxed the body, more it's better treatment. So that's why here you can press on color therapy. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, I cannot. Now it's something. This is like, you see, that's why the program, it cannot be touched during the when it's working, and we're like pressing all the buttons. That's why it's don't listen for us. We will try to stop share. Wait.
Exactly.
This one.
Share.
Share.
We need to wait.
Can I ask you a question about that particular screen?
What?
On that screen, you've selected 10 stages. Is stages is minutes?
It's not, it's like total time 10, and then stages of iteration 2.
Okay, and then what is correction time underneath? 10S, 20S, 30S?
It's basically, you don't have to think about it. It's from this, before it was much more stuff you can do with this program. It was the research program. And sometimes it's still some things on. So basically you don't have to think about these ones.
Okay, you always leave it on 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't change anything, just the time and how often it's gonna be a measurement.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes, yeah, it's strange. Still, we're working, but it's not easy to take it away from the program. We want to make it as more easy to use. So, you know, but the whole program is like not easy to change.
And what is the what on the bigger screen, the box on the bottom left with the blue bars and the green and the red bar? It says 60 MKA and 120. And what's the MKA?
It's microampere. It's before you also could choose with what frequency you can work with 30, 60, or 120. But it's like sometimes you can be really sensitive. That's why probably you can work on 30 microamperes. But now it's like decided to work every time on 60. So this you cannot change anymore also.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to reinstall all the different parameters also. So people get confused. So 60 microamperes, it's not too much. So it's like some people can start to feel, you know, sometimes you do the treatment and people say like, hey, I feel something is like strange. So this is the sensitive people.
So 16, what are they called?
Microampere.
Ampere, it's like the voltage.
It's spinning.
It's like electricity, you know.
In English, do you know the word?
Ampere.
Ampere.
Ampere, yeah.
Ampere.
Yeah, it is English.
It's a new word for me.
It's the power, you can say. The definition of power, of electricity.
Right. We a lot of times just abbreviate it here and say amps, AMPS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Amps,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yes, that word I know.
It's just the short one.
Okay. Okay. Good. Good.
And this one is like blue and the green, and yeah, this is basically, you can say that he didn't need any treatment right now, because
after green one.
Yeah, because this green one is higher than the red one, so it didn't have to be done for a long time, the treatment. Sometimes you can see that these blue ones are really small, and they want to be upper to this like line. So always look at this one staples, like green one don't have to be too much higher than the red one, and vice versa. So it's like also the red one cannot be too low or too high in like and green too low. So this
So if you'd been treating him, and if you had seen that, you could have stopped correction there instead of these continuing blue lines afterwards?
yeah, actually, yeah, because his staples already there. So he is on this line. It do this favorite plus minus 7%. So he is basically, you can see it's a wasting of time on him.
I'm done with correction.
And so you can stop it in mid-cycle without harming anything.
Yeah, actually, as soon as this will finally get to this directly to this point, so you can stop and let the patient go. So he is balanced.
Right, but you couldn't do it before that time. In other words, if you like before those last 4 blue bars.
Yeah, it's better to see a little bit further. At least a couple of those you get.
Okay.
And as soon as it's like really high, it's like doesn't have any, you know, he is balanced already. His body is working. So now look, we'll go to this expert. No, we cannot go. Wait, we will
stop sharing and begin again.
Wait, just this one.
Come
on.
Well, Victoria, I have a question. So if we're only doing, say, 10 minutes or 15 minutes of a treatment, will they get the same results as if we just let it go for 40 minutes or 60 minutes? I mean, will they also be balanced in that 15 minutes, or will they just come up a little bit?
It's like also depends if the patient have not much energy from the beginning, as I was explaining. If this ring that you get in the first picture, yeah, this with meridians, very, very small. So it's better to start with low numbers because it can be activated too much, the person. Wait, you can see the screen now, no?
Wait. Where is sharing?
This is the sharing. We share it now.
Yeah. Can you see Monicor screen?
We can see you guys.
Okay, very good.
You can see us or Monicor?
We can see you.
No, Monicor.
Then we'll share. How we share?
This one, yeah.
Strange program, strange. Yeah, here it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see a program now?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here you already can see a few, for example, measurements. So it was 3 measurements. The first one, this one, then the second one, and the third one. COF, it's like the last one measurement all the time. So basically you have to find this jumping organs. For at his point, heart and coronary vessels, it is jumping. Look at the first measurement, 78, then 36, then 78. You see, it goes up and down, up and down. So this is not balanced organ. Liver, little bit unbalanced. So you search after. It's usually shown here. Oh, why it's coming here? Oh my God! Basically, we have to start.
Stop sharing and start again.
Maybe I cannot. No. I can take away these things.
Stop share, and then we just yeah, now.
Share. We have to do something that it have to work better.
Yeah. Same thing.
Sometimes it's just stubborn program.
Now here, yeah, it's okay now. Share again, please.
No, maybe we have to. But anyway, so we go through it here, this point here. But you can go away. No, we cannot go away. Oh my God.
We can close everything, but is it?
Yeah, we.
This one meeting? No.
No.
Why is gone?
Stop share. Now we have to do this. And maybe we can just take away this one.
Try.
No.
Share and yeah.
No, share.
Choose that, share and close. Can you close it?
No.
And this one?
Oh, now, see, we did it almost. So you go through these points, you go, as less the difference, it's like it doesn't matter. But you can see more if you go out from here. You can go to expert. See, here. Here you press, and now it's gonna show you this, how it was the status. This like in the beginning he had number 6, then he had 5, then he had 4. It means that it's like his body using energy to do the treatment. His energy resources, they. What? No, I cannot hear. Oh my God, I cannot hear.
Can't see anything either.
You can.
A white screen only.
Oh my God.
Okay. So you need to share again. This one.
Wait, no, this one. Now, can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very big though. Can you make it as kind of like, yeah, I think it's okay.
It's okay?
Ah,
Yeah, I think we can see it. Yes,
Ah,
it's just very large. It seems like you've zoomed in a bit.
But this one, you see, yeah? This is the time when the measurement was done during this treatment. From the beginning, he had 6. Then in like 3 minutes, he have number 5 and then 4. You see it going down. So it means that body uses energy. He is losing this energy to treat something. So actually, it's good that we were treating him. But you go down to stress states, and here you can see everything that you can measure. And you go through and searching for these overactive organs like this, yeah? Heart. You see it's like high, low, high. Also, something, I don't know.
So anytime there's overactivity up and down, that means that that organ is stressed.
Yeah, it is. It's not stable, so it's jumping. Also lungs, you see, like 20, 56, 44, not much though, but still, you're searching after these organs that is basically too obvious. You see gallbladder also, 56, 27, so it's like, but you, if you want to do the stripes to write down symptom treatments then to the patient, yeah? So you can see, his heart and vessels a little bit need to be treated more. So you just close this and go to, oh my God.
it's share.
Share again. We closed it and went to, why?
No.
And we go to correction of the symptoms. And here we find the heart. So we turn on the search, and for example, normalize heart. You write down normalize heart and do the search. Probably it will do, yeah. So you can see this heart point. No, not this one. So you go through and see heart meridian. No, we don't need this one. We do this one. No.
Why didn't you choose those two that had to do with the heart meridian?
It's like I just wanted to see like a little bit more, you know.
Okay. All right.
The heart, it's like points. It's like heart meridian. It's like you also can read about cardiac pain, but it's like less of blood. So basically, you can choose a lot of stuff. But I want just the easy one to normalize. Then I go through this one better. Like I'll turn off. I'll go to this normalize. Where it is normalize here? Yeah, here somewhere in these frequencies. Cardiopathy. No, but it's not this one. Interesting. It's like a little bit different than a Swedish version.
You can find the heart?
No, but actually it is. It should be in these frequencies. Normalize. No.
Normalize.
Normalize. Here it is. Normalize.
Your stuff.
Yeah. Normalize clarity colon, and we're looking for normalize of the heart, but it's here. Haha. Here we found the normalized heart. It's better to use Monicor on points and color therapy. Okay, but anyway, we choose this one. And either we do corrections direct, also little extra treatment, or we write down these magnetic stripes. You see, correction, it will take 8 minutes. But we also can do this compression and write down the magnetic stripe
in 1 minute.
Sorry.
We didn't connect.
Sorry.
Ну, они нас не
Нет,
будут
это не
слушать.
надо, не надо.
Это не надо?
Я убрала.
Ой, понял.
Стоп. Стоп.
You're not going to the base right now, are you?
Can you hear us again?
So yes, we can hear you. So what did you just do then? You put instead of using the 8 minutes, what did you do?
It's like I choose this normalizing of heart because
Yes.
it was not stable. Yeah, I choose it. Then it's like here in the selection scheme. Yeah, here if you want to write down this magnetic stripes, you can download up to 6 frequencies. Yeah. And then you go to correction. So either it says saying to you, you can treat directly 8 minutes the patient, or you can compress this time to write down the magnetic stripe and give the patient to take with.
And where did you put the magnetic strip? Did you put it on the machine?
Magnetic stripe you put on this. Now we'll show you us. Wait. Oh, how it's. Can you see us at least a little?
A little, yeah.
Yeah. So on this one, if you have this device that is separate from this box, this is the box, and this is the device that write down the frequencies. Either it should be here inside.
Does it matter which side up it is?
If you have separate, you have to take it the side that it's like lock on. Can you see this one?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
So, and you give to the client, and he have to wear. He knows now that the best point on his body is here. So basically, you can directly put it on, and he will take away in 5 hours.
So you put the strip on there before you press 10 compression.
Yeah, I put it there. And then I put it compression and start, and it will write down these frequencies for him.
And what is the difference between 10, 60, 120 and 180 compression?
It's also, don't think about it.
It's 10 compression.
So you always
you have
10
to,
compression.
Yeah, just press the compression if you want to compress. Otherwise, don't touch anything, because it's like not possible to. It was made for like checking all the time these frequencies. So it's like from the beginning, as I said, it was the
For research.
The device.
So if I've got one of the Monicors that doesn't have that thing that you just showed with the white coil.
It means you have the latest model.
And so I just put it in the little indentation spot.
Yeah, you just put it here, and
Right.
it's like closed here, because sometimes it was the even like more advanced device, so you have like other stuff. So it's either this one with this external, or it's already in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I just laid a little piece of magnetic tape there.
Yeah.
And how long does the recording on that last? In other words, I've noticed in some of the instructions, it says have the person wear it for a number of days, for a number of hours. So
It's basically it right now it's like the one that was made, this one. So before it was 2 stripes, you have to reload them and to do different stuff. Now it's like you can download frequency. It doesn't go anywhere. The frequency go is the same. So you can have the band of this magnet stripes up to 3 centimeters here, and charge them. Then you put them into this folia. So it will protect them to that they won't recharge themselves. So, and basically the patient can wear it 5 hours a day, every day.
So the recording stays on there for multiple days, and they can.
Yeah, and you have to do every day the new one, because this ferromagnet, the magnets, they can be you know, destroyed. So that's why you have to do the new one every day.
Oh, so that's what I was trying to clarify. In other words, if somebody can't come back every day,
Yeah.
they're going to have to wait maybe a week or two before they get a new thing to use.
They actually, you can give them the 12 of those.
Okay.
Until he will come back, and you have to wear them. You can download anything you want. For example, I start with my patients from the beginning when they come. I start from charging the detoxification of the body, because basically it doesn't matter what you treat, you have to detox the body from the beginning. So searching for detox. Here it is hepatic detoxification, antiparasitic. You can reverse or heavy metal detox. So you can download, not just don't overdo, because the patient can be like, if you do all detox the same time, it can be like they don't feel well from the beginning.
So how many would you recommend that you do initially?
I start from this one, anti-parasites and the increasing of immunity, this one. But
even though it says for children, yes?
No, it's like one for children and one.
Okay. So you do that every time for the person when they come in?
When in the beginning, because it's like better to yeah, you know, to start from this one. So
and you can then program 5, 6, 7 pieces of strips, one on top of the other, and then they can wear one every day.
Yeah, it's the best thing, because they will do it light way, so not hard one, but the light way, so the body will prepare. And next time they are coming, so you can write down that the jumping organs, for example, or something else. So you just see how, for example, if it's always showing that the person have problems with meridian of liver, so do the detox of liver.
So if you're wanting to program, say, 6 strips for somebody, or 7, so they can go a whole week.
Yeah, it's better to do the courses also. So 7 days, it's like the best course, or up to 10 days. So it's basically doesn't need to be done more.
So you can program all 7 strips at one time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But are you saying, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Zira.
Does it matter what kind of tape they use to put the magnetic strip against their skin?
It doesn't matter. Actually, it can be like this. It's better to be more comfortable, so it won't be itching or something. You know, I saw today my patient came with this plastic one around the hand, and I was like, oh my God, she's suffering. Probably something more comfortable, like you.
Okay. So it's just a matter of what works and is comfortable, as opposed to there needing to be a certain kind of tape that's made out of a certain kind of material.
Yeah, it's better it just have to be really, really close. So it don't have to have the distance between the skin. So it had to touch the skin all the time.
Right, okay.
So Victoria, my question is, you're doing 1 day for that parasitic, we'll say it's a new patient. So the first day, they're going to do the parasitic detox. Are you going to program the second day for the
better
hepatic
to do all these days, like 7 days, just this detox program.
Okay, just the one, the parasitic detox will be all 7 days.
Go through. It's like it's not fast happening. So because it's like light treatment, so it will like just push the body to start these frequencies.
So the client would be given 7 strips. Each strip would be programmed.
Yeah, the same one. Yeah. But basically, if you like, you see that person, for example, coming not the first time, for example, you can do heavy metal, you change, like take this one, then you take the liver. For example,
How do we know what the 8.9 hertz means? You checked it and said it was for liver, but how do we know that? Like frequency 0.2, how do we know what these are for?
It's like when you write down here for search detox, yeah? It comes.
This is detox. It doesn't say detox liver, but when you clicked on 8.9, you said it was detox liver. How did you know that was specifically for the liver?
Because it shows you here the variations of detox. So you can press on everyone and it will explain everyone what it means. For example, reversal of toxicity. It is heavy metal detox. It says here.
Oh, it's up top. I see. Okay, my screen it was blocking that with the pictures.
Okay. So every frequency you press and you see detox of new.
Okay, I see now. Thank you.
Yeah? So basically, you can take here is simulation of lymph, blood, and liver. So you choose some kind of combinations, and you can write down 3 of those or up to 6. So, but in like when it detox, I don't recommend to write down 6 directly because it can be like pretty heavy.
Yeah, so if it was a new client and you didn't want to overwhelm them, then it seems like at least the first time you would maybe only choose 1 or 2 things to program on to make sure that they're.
Yes, think about it. It's like program detox. It's like anti-parasite, detox, and immunity. So it's basically like preparing the body. If you will directly make him detox of kidneys, detox of liver, and detox of heavy metal, so probably he will be sick of everything.
Victoria, with the metal strips, you keep them in a tin foil, so it keeps the program. How easy is it to lose the programming? If someone touched it with their hands too much, or if it fell on the floor?
We use these ones, it's better not to touch them after they are downloaded. So I usually have the prepared one in this metal box, and they are like this, cutted.
Are you using the little tweezers there? I can't see.
I'll show you.
What's the name of this?
This one, you do the eyebrows with. Can you see?
Tweezer. Yes, tweezer.
But if someone was using it at home and it fell on the floor, it probably would not be active anymore.
No, it doesn't matter. So it's better not to touch them and to
rub them. Okay.
Yeah, if it will fall down on the floor, it doesn't matter. So nothing will happen with it.
Okay, so just not to touch it too much.
Yeah, because you can take this why we use these magnetic stripes, why they're called magnetic? Because on top of this band, it's like small particles of.
You're gone muted, guys.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yeah, small particles of metal. So if you touch them, they will disappear.
Right, I can see that. So it doesn't hurt them though to touch them with the metal tweezers. I would almost think metal would do something to.
No, it doesn't. No, you don't touch them pretty heavy, so it's better not to rub them.
No, I get that part, but for some reason I thought touching them with something metal might.
No, not a problem. You can have not metal. Maybe you can if you'll find something more, but it doesn't matter. It didn't have any energy or magnetic stuff. So or you cannot rub off this particles of metal.
What is there anything that we should avoid that would deactivate it? Like mobile phones are okay, or
if you put it in this, I usually pack them, like put somewhere, pack them, and give to the client. They immediately put it near the telephone or something. It will protect, but who knows? So it's better not to have them on this screen or
devices.
So at least, yeah.
If someone has it on their hand and they're using their phone throughout the day, does that cause a problem?
It can a little bit deprogram them, but basically it is pretty long distance, and it's already in connection with the body. So I don't think it will reprogram them to it's like not so heavy magnetic production.
Seems like it would be a good idea to just tell the client to wear it during their sleep, and then that way they wouldn't have to
Actually, even better, yeah. During the sleep, it will be a little bit more time, but I don't think that it will do any harm. So, and of course, if you like during the day wearing, so I hope that you don't use this microwaves and everything else like this. So, of course, they will just destroy this magnetic bands immediately.
Right, that's why I was thinking, like at night, at least it would be not, activated by those things. But then what you mentioned, that it may be wearing it longer than the person would need to or want to.
But it's not too like critical to wear them 8 hours, for example. But it's like if it's easier, for example, some of my clients, they said like they cannot wear it during the day because at work people still. Right. Like strange.
Or even have to, like during the day, they would have to worry about maybe getting up wet if they were washing their hands and everything.
If they're getting wet, it doesn't matter. It's nothing happening to them actually.
Oh, okay.
So.
All right, and just one more question. So the patient client has to have tweezers to use that at home.
Yeah, it's better. Of course, they can somehow, but it's not. It's even you cannot take them so easily. So it's better to have this device. Tweezel, how it calls?
Tweezers.
Tweezers. Okay. Right now, so
it's a funny word.
Like teasers.
Yes.
Okay. My teaser tweezers. Yeah, but. Somehow something get into you guys.
Okay, so another question I have. So you're saying if people get sick, if you notice that they're having problems. So I was using Aquatone and Triomed, and I woke up and I felt like outside of myself, a little bit of vertigo. So I stopped doing it for a day, and then when I started again, I only did one treatment a day instead of the twice. So is that vertigo, is that something that they might experience? What are some of the side effects that we might see with Monicor?
It is different people react differently. So basically, this is tuning forks for the body, these all devices. And how people reacting, for example, when something was absolutely wrong and it starts to correct itself, it's like basically drag everything else with it, and sometimes people start to feel not good or some strange, but these devices doesn't hurt, they just help the body to correct itself. So the body is under process of correction, it's not so harmful, so it's basically it should be done, but sometimes for the people, it's just people sometimes are sensitive. As more sensitive the person, more feeling it will be, a strange feeling. So strange feelings, they are scaring us. So that's why we're reacting.
Well, I kind of figured that was it. So is that the vertigo, the kind of feeling outside of myself, would that be one of the symptoms that someone might? Pardon?
No, it's your body is just reacting, so it starts to rebuild itself to this normal working. It's like so you helping with all these devices, you're helping your body to help itself. So
I understand that. So was I right in like not doing it for the next day and then just starting out slower, or should I have just continued it?
No, just listen to your body. It's like too much. It's, as I said, if you write down like 6 here frequencies, so probably the body will react too much. The person sometimes feel not well, because all this start to, because what you do with the aquatone and triamine, they stimulate the membrane of cells. They start to also clean themselves. So all this toxic stuff, it's still in your body, so you feel it's like, it's not like a cleansing of this one particular organ. It's everything start to clean itself. So drink more water, it usually helps, and maybe a little bit of salt also.
Okay, that sounds good. And then will people be having to, will they have like diarrhea type symptoms? Is that how the toxins are coming out?
Yeah, but it's different people. It's like depends on of which body was more not clean, you can say. Yeah, so it's like if it was liver, it's basically always the diarrhea.
Okay, and I'm only asking because I'm in Panama. There's a lot of parasites here. So, and again, I wasn't using Monicor, so I didn't know exactly what, you know, my body's needs are. So I'm just asking to see what some of the possible side effects are, so that I can, you know, encourage or reinforce that, you know, this is something normal that's happening with other ones.
Usually it can happen. It's like often. So even with all these devices, for example, if people is having problems with the shoulder, the inflammation of the shoulder, for example, they start to treat with aquatone. That should take away the inflammation. They start to feel even worse from the beginning. And so they calling me and saying like, what's happening? And it's like, it's really good. They said like, what kind of torturing is this? Like, you feel bad, it's very good. But it's the reaction of the body. It's good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Victoria, can I ask it? Oh.
Go ahead, Maura.
Thank you. Can they wear, so we do the correction of symptology and we get a strip, and then we can, or even we do this after we've done the stress test, can they wear the two magnets strips at the same time?
Basically, you can. Somebody thinks that it's even make it better effect, but you know, the first rule of the treatment, it's better less than more. So you can, if it's something that just occurred, but if it's the like long problem that had been for a long time, so it's better longer time, but less, I mean, one stripe is enough.
Okay, thank you. That's great.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I have a question about the screen that's up. What happens when we press this where it says phantom? Under below the sex part?
It's female and male. It's just
But,
phantom. This just show you the body where it is making the points.
Okay. And so if we press female, then the body would come up as a female body.
I pressed, I think, male, but now female, yeah. So, yeah, it will be a girl.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Also, you can do this rotation, so it will move in what side, how you want, and then restore to back. No show where this one I have. Exit. Yeah, back. Actually, when you do, for example, where can I do? Yeah, normalize. No, not here. It's on the other one. When you do the correction, it will show you what points is using. It's like every point on your body is reacting to also to different frequencies. So basically they studied all these points and what frequencies they doing. That's why we can say this frequency or this frequency. So which frequency we want to choose, they also answering on the point of on the body. So if you understand what I mean. It's
Well, can you show us if it's say 8.9? Can you show us on the body where we would see that, or would it be?
It should be when you do correction. I think you see here when we're gonna do for example correction. We will we will put put on you. This one. Yeah.
This one.
No, out of that box.
Okay.
So look. Here, when we will do the treatment now directly, we will start here, and he will. You see here, Chinese name of the frequency of the points. You see the points names.
Yep. Yes.
So, and you can see which point. So this one also frequencies here up in the left corner. This one is going on 8,9 frequency, and now we're searching where is it? Where is it? It had to be a fat one.
It should be blinking also.
Sometimes, yeah, just not blinking, just a little bit bigger. But sometimes you cannot find it easy. Here, you see on the arm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's the 8.91.
Yeah, so it's the frequency of this point of this frequency. So, and you can see the name Tianfu. And then it will change, but not so fast because it's 62 minutes, yeah? Then when it starts this one frequency, the point will change also.
Okay. So that's the point that coordinates with whatever the organ or system is that.
Yeah, of course. So it's like also the way of, it's acupuncture way.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we notice, so let's see. So if you select the 4010 or 410,000 one, is that going to show you on that graph a different acupuncture point?
Yeah, as soon as it's like we, as you remember, chose 3 of detox. It was detox of liver, something else, yeah, heavy metal detox. And it says that 62 minutes it have to correct him, for example. But first it will go this frequency. Then it will, during this 62 minutes, change to this frequency, to this.
Okay.
And go through all these frequencies, maybe not even once.
Okay.
Needed.
Okay.
So,
right.
and this line, the blue one, it should be like changing. It should be going up, 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 up all the time. It's the purpose of the treatment to be on this line.
And what if it doesn't get to that line?
Sometimes it doesn't get. Yeah, that means that body still had to be. It's like it's you know, fighting back. It should be.
Okay, so then you discontinue the treatment and let the person rest and come back another day?
Yeah, but 62 minutes is like pretty long time to do this toxic.
That's what I was gonna say. To me, it seems like it would be an awful long session for somebody if they're coming in and first you're doing the diagnostics, and then if you have a 62-minute correction, that's going to be maybe like 2 hours that they're going to be there, which to me would, if it was me, I would not want to be somewhere
That's why we don't do it, because if it's like we do this change the shim and compression and pack it into the stripes.
Okay.
So I just wanted to show you how it looks, the frequency on the points.
Okay.
Hmm?
All right, well, that's important to know, though, that we're going to be doing the diagnostics and then most likely giving them the magnet strip.
Yeah, it's usually, sometimes it's easy when you, it's like we just decided to see if we can, we will stop this, otherwise he will start clean himself. basically we just wanted to do this symptomology. It's like symptom treatment. As we know, it's like it doesn't matter. It's like it's better to do the treatment. People want to treat the symptoms. It's no point. So it's better to do the treatment of all the body. So to do this correction of all acupuncture points, yeah, but not only once. So this correction by the symptomology, we just choose to give him with himself home the stripes with like little bit extra heart activation. We started, you remember, from normalized heart because his heart was jumping.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Yep. Okay.
And can you do the same thing with the stress test? Can you give 8 or 7 magnetic strips all at the same time to bring home, and would that be wise?
It's actually doesn't have to be, because it's gonna change the parasites. They're reacting. These ones are stable frequencies that is working with the points, but parasites, as soon as you will correct them, they will change the frequency. So it doesn't need to be done more than once.
You do. So when you choose your 10, do it once and once only, yes?
Yeah, it's only one stripe you have to have it, and you put it on the client directly. If it's more than 15 minutes, for example. Otherwise, if it's only one, for example, parasite, you can treat it directly when the client is sitting with you.
Okay.
But if it's like 100 or minutes and all the parasites are active, so it's better to charge this like only one stripe, and directly after you've done all the treatments, then he will on the way home just put it on these active points on his body, only one stripe.
And if someone had quite a lot of parasites, how often would you get them to come back?
You see, it's also different people react differently. Once it's like sometimes the person comes and it's only one treatment and it's never show more parasites again.
Would you recheck that with the machine the next time they saw you? Would you just do the same tests on those same 10, for example?
Yeah, I'm looking what it was before, and I'm checking if it's gone or not. So it's interesting to check if it's done with parasites next day or in few days. My clients coming every third or every once a week.
Because when you recheck those 10, you can't check for another 10 again, can you? No. But you would recheck.
Actually, it's interesting if it's gone or not. And it's actually for everybody is interesting, even for those clients that want to treat as more as better.
So when you do this, Victoria, you come in, would you do the stress test before you do the correction of symptomology? Or would you do the correction of symptomology first?
I do like this. If I do the first differential, then I check what organs or symptoms are high, and then I choose parasites because of this overactive body parts. And for example, that I was explaining, if it's like breast shortless, how it's like. Mammary glands, then I will take definitely BX virus that is like leading to cancer of the breast. So basically I choose those viruses or parasites and do the measurement. Then if it's don't show anything, or I do the treatment, or I load down this, if it's a lot, the stripe, and let it stay. Then I go back and do this treatment of the whole Monicor, this correction of acupuncture points and meridians. So, and then I just give the client, if it was the parasite, so I press the parasite, and then I also check after this treatment which organs was jumping, and write down maybe some correction by symptomology with the client to take with. So he can be treated himself during these days that he will be not coming.
And so you were saying there's certain things, certain parasites for certain conditions. Do you have a list of those that you could say, do you have written down somewhere you could give to us?
It's actually, you will come up while studying. I still not quite sure with everything, because like basically I have my favorite ones. For example, Epstein-Barr, all type of viruses, cytomegalovirus, papillomavirus, and Babesia.
So can you tell us which ones you generally check for? Are you able to do can you put that on the group?
Maura?
Yeah.
There is a PDF file that Annette has loaded in our file section that has some of that information.
Yeah, actually it was, something.
What the name of it is, but it has a lot of the most common viruses and bacteria and what they're related to. So.
Oh, great! Thank you.
But I want you to actually also go through everything within time, maybe, but check every. For example, name, it's not too much. It's like, seems like it much, but so go through like, what is this virus? What is this doing? What is the, you know, and within like couple of years, you will be a professor.
Okay, and Victoria, so you said when you see a person initially, you have them come back in 3 to 5 days?
Yeah, something, it's like not more than a week maybe, because the body always wants to go back to the same stage that it was. So if we press and press and press, then we can change anything. So, but it's like stabilizing itself back all the time. So it's better to do it often.
Okay.
But did you say that initially you always start with the detox as far as their first appointment, that would be what you focus on, detox and immunity?
It's better to start from detox with all treatments. So you have to start working with the clean body.
Sure.
So it's better to detox it first and see.
I'm just trying to get clear as to sort of the sequence that you would use for a new client. Is that would be first and then get into the parasites and things maybe in subsequent appointments that they had.
Yeah, so it's everybody, it's actually, we have always this 5 times. So people not coming once. We invite them for 5 times at least. Because it's like we put the high price on one treatment, but 5 we have for like double price on this. So it's really, really good for clients to have it like at least 5 times.
Right, okay.
Can you give me an idea of what your price is, Victoria? I'm trying to come up with prices.
I'm taking for one visit of Monicor, it's 120 euro.
Okay.
For 1.5 hours. But 5, it's 250 euros.
5 visits, okay.
So.
And what is the average length of time, would you say? I know everybody's
1.5 hours, it's like least.
No, I mean for the number of times that somebody would come. Would it just be for those 5 visits and then they come another 3 months?
Sometimes people just coming, they keep coming. I said like they can come like for this 550 euro price all the time. Then after, some people just come for like relax. I have a client that is, she keep buying this like 5 rounds, but there is a one, I have one ballerina, yeah, she cannot relax, she's really, really stressed all the time, so she's coming, she's saying like, I don't even want to be measured, just put me on this Monicor treatment, and she's sleeping here.
Okay.
So, but she said that it's relaxing her so good, so she don't even want to know what is wrong with her. just put me on the sofa. I have like really, really, really comfortable sofa that's standing in the room, and I put this like blankets and everything, and they sleep.
So what program are you running when you're doing that to her?
Oh, this correction of, you have to, anyway, you have to do this first measurement and then directly not to check any parasites or something. just directly go to correction, not correction, to Monicor. That was this one, this one. You just press, I put her on 70 minutes, and like every 16 minutes check and start Monicor.
Okay.
Put this also on her to her points, because you have to do differential diagnosis in the beginning just to know the point in the beginning and to start correction. So anyway you have to do this diagnosis in the beginning and then directly Monicor.
What is that?
I'm sorry, just a quick question. When you say when you first do that, you have to do the differential diagnosis. Is that each visit or just that first initial visit?
It's every time, because you have to know what points are working not correctly.
Okay.
It's like you don't have the client to come, for example, if you will write for him and send, for example, I have one client that cannot be treated. He have pacemaker. We can measure him, but it's better not to. You know, this is microamperes. It is electricity in some way, but still. And people with pacemakers, they can really react on this. So I sent him the stripes by mail. So I was doing once his measurement, and then I just come to his name and press on the correction, and I'm doing this heart also and different stuff for him that he's want to correct the prostate. So he feels good from these stripes, and he doesn't have to come. So he cannot be even treated with Monicor, but only with these stripes.
So you don't even go through the diagnostic with him. You just generate the magnetic strips and give those to him for what he wants.
I just generated, because these frequencies, basically, they are the same for everybody. They have this same modulation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On the previous page, what does telemetry mean? Is it, go back again to the page before, Victoria?
Which one? Examination, yeah, this one.
Yes, you can choose correction and then telemetry.
I think it's some kind of, you can send this, to, it was used before also.
Yeah, you can send the result to another computer, and many people can have same result, yeah.
I actually don't use it, and it's really complicated. You can. Why should you send it to some kind of doctor to ask something? So it's like they were doing it between each other when they were like working with these frequencies, but you actually don't need it.
Okay.
So this one, 10 seconds, 20 seconds telemetry, just ignore.
Okay.
Just do this time, and you can see expert here.
Okay, and then selecting the preparations.
Yeah, this one also, I don't recommend you to do everything on the same time to the same client, because also when you check the fields, for example, yeah. So you just try this one, and here you write down the number of, it's up to 5. You can change how many pills you want to try on this client. So you write down pill number 1, like vitamin C, pill number 2, vitamin B. And after you start, you just put it on the hands on the other side, like it shows here. You see? Not on the MC7, but on the other side of the hand. And press OK. First it will scan, then it will say to you that put the first peel on this one, aluminium, this one. Can you see?
Yes, I can see, yes.
Yeah. So you put the first peel here and press OK. And it starts to measure this one peel. Then it says like put the other one, you take that one, put the other one. then when you've done, you will see the also there's like colors, but maybe like we will do it next time because it's maybe it's interesting to go through it.
Yes. Yes, that would be fantastic. And last week, did you go through the parasites? What did I miss last week?
How to do the test and write down these magnetic stripes.
Okay, I think I'm okay. I think it's good. Getting there. Getting familiar.
It will come. You just play with it. It's like everything is right, or it's just press on everything, but not on everything, but on most buttons.
And I need to get an update for you guys. So Jan, I'll call you next week and I'll get the, I got mine a year ago. I haven't really used it much, but I haven't received any updates. So I need to get
okay, but yes, of course I can help you.
Okay, great.
And I just got mine, and I did have my tech guy try and install it, and it doesn't allow us to take the flash drive out. So if I can get some help with that, that would be great.
Okay, can you write an email to me? You can just answer to this newsletter I sent today, actually.
You sent it today? Okay, I haven't gotten it yet.
You can just answer to me and ask what you want, and I will help you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, it's Shavana. I was just checking if any updates regarding the PDF, saving files.
Oh, no, this Professor Alex, he says like this update will be done in March. So you need to wait like several weeks.
Is there any way that we can view files that are saved in the FP3 format?
Yeah, but Shivana, I think I brought to you email today.
Oh, today, okay.
I sent to you link to this program which can read this FP3, it's called, yeah?
Oh, yes, that's right.
So you download and install this program, and then you can just open these reports and read and print out also.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
So, anybody? Or let's say like in and then next week we'll meet again, same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That was fantastic. Really, really great.
Super.
Really
then we'll see each other next Thursday. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye bye. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. А мы записываем? Стоп.
Да. Так, подожди, я же хочу сохранить.
Стоп.